Okay, cold-blooded bites. You want to get a scorpion. Four major things you want to keep in mind. The humidity is something that you're going to have to keep up with. Honestly, I miss my cage because you have a humidifier in a small cage is just too much. You want to miss your cage at least 2 times a day. You're going to want to keep it 75 to 80% humidity. You don't need a heat lamp. You just need a normal size, energy save light. Should do just fine. You definitely want a light cycle. Scorpions are very prone to two major things. That is major gusts of wind or air on their body and not having a light cycle being these reasons. They have tiny hairs on their bodies as cats have whiskers. The same exact process. That basically pinpoints they're able to kill their prey and to sense what's going on around them, as snakes and lizards and such use their sense of smell, sight, and hear. So the 30 things you should be worried about is keep making sure you have the dedication to keep the humidity level up every single day and keeping that light cycle on. Those are two of the biggest pointers I can tell you. Other than that, getting stung by one is not that bad. Do expect to get stung once or twice. It will happen. It's not a guarantee that it's not, because it most likely is. It's not an amphibian nor a reptile. I forgot what category these guys actually fall into. But they actually developed from the cave-dwelling spider, who looks pretty similar to them, but they don't have a tail. So that's what I would suggest, man, is get dirt that is really good for borrowing, if I said that correctly. You want to have about, I think this is 2.5 to 3 inches of dirt at least. And you definitely want to have a hive on the cold side and a hive on the hot side. Reason being is their digestive process, their number 1 and 2 process, their eating process, all that is just completely different what I've ever been experienced before. They definitely need 2 hives to hide in, and the more shit to climb on and hide in, the better. Scorpions don't necessarily get uneasy with a crowded environment as long as a whole bunch of the stuff in there is to climb or hide in. So a whole bunch of hiding spots, really good humidity, a light cycle, hives on the cold and hot side are definitely needed. Other than that, man, I think that's about it. My scorpion is doing fine. As long as you do those things, you should be fine, man. The other thing is, when you're working with them, work with them for at least 15 to 20 minutes every day after they have their first meal. Then you want to handle them as much as you can, but no over. If you handle them over than 30 minutes, it's a bit stressful. Scorpions do not like to be handled. It's something that can stress these bugs out a lot. However, you can break them into being handled. You have to break it into 15 to 20 minutes at a time. I give it a molt or two after that, maybe an hour at a time. And then once they get to about adults, you can probably handle them for about an hour. And you usually want to give them a lot more time to sleep and chill out than you do a snake or a lizard, just because of the fact that they're an amphibian and they do have a bit more of a unfamiliarity, if I said that right, with humans handling them. It's a little bit weird. So anyway, man, I hope this helped you out. Good luck on getting that scorpion, man. Make sure you don't get a heat lamp. It can actually get them a bit too hot. And leave a comment below. Let me know, bro.